I would look over at my classmates and they're reading Harry Potter and I'm reading little books that I don't even remember the title to.
It was a little frustrating that it would always take me longer to read stuff, but you get used to it.
Yeah, I had challenges reading. I'm smart as other students, but I just learn in a different way.
I would say it's a learning difference because I don't think of it as a disability. I don't feel disabled. It's different. And I appreciate it. I love being dyslexic, and I wouldn't want to be anything else.
A lot of people see a kid write a reversal or say a B instead of a D and are like, oh my God, my child has dyslexia. That's not it. It is neurologically based, so it's in your brain, and the best analogy I can give is that for us as people who can read fluently and with confidence, we have filing cabinets in our brain. And when we see a word, we pull that word out of our filing cabinet, we access it automatically, and we read it automatically. A child with dyslexia has those filing cabinets, but the drawers are open and papers are flying everywhere. So when they see a word like cat, they may go to pull out that A sound, and instead they'll pull out the sound for an O or an E. So it's not that they don't have the ability to get there, to get to the point where they can read, but it's that it's a very painstaking process to create organized filing cabinets so that pulling out words is not so tiresome and so difficult for the child.
It was hard to read. It was like if I see the word what, it would look like tawa.
He had great comprehension, but decoding words in the smallest phonemes, it was difficult for him. So it was frustrating for him because he had such a depth of knowledge and he can make text-to-self connections with stories, but it was hard for him to decode words.
And who else did they attack?
All the rest of the boys.
I work with Conrad, and he's wonderful with comprehension. And so one of the things that we like to do is maybe have more read-alouds or give him access to the audiobooks. So he brings in the comprehension and really develops his inferential skills.
Use this method called the Orton-Gillingham, where you write the word in sand so your mind will remember it.
Good job. C says K and K says.
So as you're drawing it out, you're making the sound and you're connecting all that as one complete thought.
The teachers have been extremely helpful and never once heard someone say oh no, this is the only way I can help you, this is the only way I can teach you it. Every student has a different learning plan, and that just because one student has dyslexia or one student has ADHD doesn't mean that they're any less smart. It just means that they're going to learn in a different way. Now that I listen to all my books and all my articles for all my classes while following the text, which is really helpful.
One particular student, I remember at the IEP meeting, mom was very concerned, and I think she brought up, but what if he doesn't make progress? And I just said, it just came right out of my mouth. I said, he's gonna make progress. He absolutely did. He blew past his reading goals that year. So lots of progress is absolutely possible.
I want my teachers to know that I'm smart and I can do stuff.
I feel like it got better over the time.
It was very difficult at first, but then I started getting the hang of it.
Oh, the Arlington schools, they're my new BFFs. This staff at Oak Ridge Elementary is by far the best support system that Conrad and our family has ever had.
I tell people I'm dyslexic, and sometimes they're super surprised because I want to be like an English teacher when I grow up. And then I say I'm dyslexic, and they're like, that doesn't go together. I can't see you doing that. And I'm like, well, I've grown a true love for English and reading because of all the work I've put into it, and that's what I want to do.